A. Ball of mass 0.5 kg is thrown vertically upwards from the top edge of a building with building which is 15.3 meters high. So as you can clearly see here, the building from the ground is 15.3 meters. Okay, so what happens is that they throw the ball from here. So someone throws the ball from here up. Okay, then the ball reaches a maximum height of 5.89 meters above, pay attention here, above the top of the building. So that's why they sort of showed you what they mean there, that like the ball reached the height of 5.89 above the building. Okay, and then they say that the ball strikes the ground and okay, the ball strikes the ground and bounces vertically upwards, reaching a maximum height at point P, as shown in the diagram. So the ball was thrown up like this, gets there, comes back down, and then hits the ground, and then bounces and reaches a maximum height of P. So maximum height means that from this point the ball will go back down. All right? Okay. Okay. Is my voice still clear? Like the sound, is it still like okay? The sound. Talia, say yes if it's okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, let us first of all, before we answer the questions, try to fully understand what's going on fully. Okay. So the ball is released at a velocity, a specific velocity, ne? From this point. Ne? It is shot up. Maybe someone throws it up. Yeah, and then it reaches this height and then goes down. Now, what is the velocity of the ball when it reaches this height?
Zero.
Are you doubting?
Zero.
Or it, so it's
Yes.
0 meters per second, ne? Because I mean, they throw the ball up and then it stops and comes down. There's no way that it'll just switch speeds. It'll have to come to a stop of zero and then after that go down. That makes sense, right, to everybody? Okay. Now the speed. So the ball goes up like that, stops there and goes down. Okay. Now the speed of the ball now, when it passes at like this point here. Yes, ma'am.
Sir. May you please fix your mic?
Yeah, I figured.
May you please fix your mic?
Sounds better.
Yeah, now it's fine.
Yeah, sure. So now I was saying,
Yeah, now it's fine.
please note that, right? The speed. Unless the ball goes up at a specific speed, let's call this speed V. Ne? It goes up with that speed, stops and comes back down. Now the speed obviously gonna go down like this. The speed it passes with here is equal to the speed it left this position. It's equal. The only difference is just direction. So if this one, the speed it started with here when it was shooting up, if that speed is 10 meters per second, this one will be the one here will be 10. Sorry, it will be 10 meters per second, or negative, so negative 10 meters per second, or 10 meters per second down. Okay, are we all happy with that? We all understand that? Does it make sense? Okay, okay, that's very important. It's something that you have to know.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Now that's what we have. So, and then the ball obviously goes down and bounces, and then comes back up and reaches point P. Look at what they say. You've got to pay attention to detail. They say that the ball strikes the ground and bounces vertically upwards, reaching a maximum height of P. So this tells you, which after the ball reaches this height of P, it'll also go down. So therefore, the speed of the ball at this point is also 0 meters per second, ne? Because it stopped and then basically goes down. That's the maximum height. Yeah. So let's make sure that we pay attention to that. Now, and also you should also decide at outset which direction will be your positive. Okay, so I decided that my up will be the positive, whichever one works. Okay, now let us attack the question. The first question says, define the term free fall. Okay, can someone define free fall for us quickly, and then yeah, if you like, you don't have to define. You can just explain it using your own words. Do not like sort of sound like a robot and tell me what you read in the book. Okay, someone quickly. Yeah. So it is motion in which only um, the force of gravity, the force that's acting on whatever object it is. I get it. So if only the force of gravity is acting on an object, we call that free fall. Does that make sense? Motion in which the only force acting is gravitational force.
Mm.
Ne? Must I write it? Or you guys are fine with that?
Are we fine?
All right. Okay. Okay, now let's move. Let's just
Are
quickly
we
save the
fine?
first part.